Yo, what's good? Give it a minute for everybody to get in here. I don't got music or nothing. Maybe should I put the camera just on me? Fuck it. I don't even want to play with that shit right now. We'll give it a minute, see if a few people join in. If not, fuck it, they can watch it later. We'll just go with this shit. I just got home from work and I watched this hilarious fucking video. Oh man, this shit is fucking hilarious. I like how people can't fucking see through the bullshit. I don't get it. I just don't get it, Jones. Like, why are so many people fucking so stupid? And why do they fall for this fucking bullshit? It just amazes me. It's just so amazing. Oh, you know. Fucking. Yep. I haven't finished the whole thing yet. There's still probably a couple minutes left. I guess I'll watch it when I watch it now. So, the beginning was the best. So, what's up, Drew? Oh, let me see. I think Jiggy's gonna join us. Hold on a second here. What up, P-Master?
It's the PD. Now turn your mic down a little bit. You get a lot of feedback from your end. What up, John?
Let's see if that is. Let me check this shit over here. That's good.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit better. It's not as loud and as obtrusive.
I turned it down and I put that echo cancellation shit on.
Yeah, it sounds much better now. Absolutely much better.
Good. Fuck did my lighter go? Oh, man.
What up, Drew J? Whoever else is up. I'm sure not many people are up. But fuck it, we're doing it live. Headache and all.
Fuck it. Smoke a blunt or two and fucking watch this fucking idiot.
Who's your daddy?
How many people we got in here? Because I know not everybody's probably talking.
Everybody's probably asleep. Shit. Late. I can't even tell. It doesn't tell me on the screen how many people are supposed to be here.
Yeah, I'll see in a second.
I don't have my soundboard tonight either, damn it. I'll do those live. You are an idiot. Ha, 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 ha. Wake up, motherfuckers.
Wow.
Don't act like y'all asleep. All y'all are just stoners with no lives anyway, so stop fronting.
I know, that's most of it. Oh.
Damn, it's lunchtime for you. Whew. Drew, I'll tell you, man. So I was just in California, and that's only 3 hours behind us, but that shit fucks me up so bad because I adjust and I go into work mode so I don't sleep, and I don't really think about sleep. So now it's like the past day, it's just trying to adjust to that shit again. But I'm sure even if I went to a place like Australia and it's the next day my body adjusts, it's kind of how it's always been, and I just work with it. But not that I'm ever going to Australia. You can meet me in New Zealand. I'll go to New Zealand, okay? That's about as close as I'm getting to Australia. Every week, like almost literally every week, someone posts some shit about some kind of fucking thing that'll kill you in Australia. Next thing you know, it's going to be talking about the air. The air in Australia is dangerous.
You can do that about any place in the world, man.
No.
There's shit that will kill you everywhere.
I know that, but I'm just saying. But there, it's just like everything wants to kill you. It's like, how do the people even live? I'm surprised they ain't trying to kill you. Shit. I need a place that's chill.
Some of them might. All right, fuck it. Let's do this shit. I don't get all night either. But I wanted to do this because he just put this shit up. I don't know exactly when he put it up, but must have been earlier when I sent it to you a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
We need to plan a trip to Antarctica. I'm with you, John. We know it. Them motherfuckers are bullshit. And they ain't never going nowhere.
All right, ready? Let's do this shit. Let's see what this guy's got to say.
About
It's live now.
okay.
It didn't go, so now's the 5 seconds.
Like, look at the look on his. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, that none of that was supposed to be on the video. They didn't even edit that shit out. Like,
Dude, again, this man's got 180 IQ. He bragged about all of this shit on his last video about all the equipment he has. If you look around, even at the studio, look right next to me right now, there's a small little mixing board that's hooked up to headphones, that's hooked up to a microphone, and listen to how I sound. And I'm not saying that this shit sounds like it's the best or the most professional radio sound, but if I can do this, Jiggy can do this, a caveman can do it. And he's a fucking caveman. He should be able to fucking do it. I'm just saying. But remember, guys, he's got a 180 IQ.
he's in this cave. Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what Mr. Wilcock got to say.
Hi there. I'm your buddy. I'm your deadbeat dad.
What the fuck is that? I'm your buddy. I'm your deadbeat dad. Who the fuck? Like,
White folks, y'all take an L for that.
why?
Y'all take an L for that dude for that shit. For real.
Why the fuck does he say that shit?
Does he
Like,
truly
what does
believe that?
What does that have to do with anything?
Hey,
Who's your daddy? I'm your deadbeat daddy.
I'm
I
your
said, "Who's
deadbeat
your
dad,
daddy?"
guys. That's right.
I'm David Wilcock. I might not actually be your deadbeat dad. That was more of a figure of speech. But anyway, here.
What are you trying to say? I got a deadbeat dad?
Yeah, what are you saying?
Yeah, what are you trying to say? People got deadbeat dads? We all got deadbeat dads?
Yeah, David, just because you're a deadbeat dad doesn't mean everybody's dad's a deadbeat dad.
Yeah, David.
Some dads are just dads, David. That's y'all's man. That's your daddy.
Here I am. We have a great show for you coming up called The Disclosure. And this is our real debut of our anti-gravity and free energy company. And this is not a hoax. We're actually moving forward to do these technologies, get them
Wow.
out to the public.
Okay, remember that. Anti-gravity and free energy.
Right.
That's key here in this whole conversation.
Right.
Okay, you'll see why in a little bit, in a couple minutes, but free energy, anti-gravity.
And so I'm here today just to remind you, because not everybody checks their email every day. Not everybody checks anything every day. So I just wanted to let you know first.
Okay, it's 2020 fucking one. It's almost 2020 fucking two. Who doesn't check their email? My email goes right to my phone like a fucking text
I
message.
don't check a whole. I mean, I check some of them, but
I mean, I might not read everyone that comes to me and stuff, but it you know what I mean. It's something that the people that they get emails from him, they got the notifications on and shit. You know what I'm saying?
right. Either they want it or they don't.
So who's not checking their email? That making sure that David Wilcox is emailing them. You know what I mean? So it's just ridiculous. 2022. You're gonna check for an email if it's fucking important email. If you don't give a fuck about this dude, it's probably in the spam file already if you even signed up for the shit.
Or they're still getting it and they just don't have any interest in his shit anymore.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about it. They haven't opened it and shit. But for him to be like, oh, some of you probably haven't opened your email because you've gotten so busy. What do you mean, dude? I get fucking notifications all day long. And
hello, especially when you get emails from your
I either
daddy.
I reply or I delete it.
But nobody ignores emails from their daddy. Like,
I know.
well, that's your daddy. Come on, folks, get with it.
Especially if it's a deadbeat dad. We're all waiting for our deadbeat dad to come back.
He's showing us how much money he's making
Checking
and
the
stuff
mailbox
online.
every day. We're checking emails. We're doing everything.
Calculate how much fucking child support your mama can get for you.
We're chasing after that strange guy we saw in the mall and everything because he looked like it might have been him, but you weren't sure, so you wanted to get a closer look. We're checking our emails for our deadbeat daddy.
Is that all right, Dad? Are you my father? Are you?
Oh man, I wish I could take a fucking snapshot of this right here that we got on the screen. Look at that fucking.
Wait, I can hold on. I got you.
Oh, you on your phone, dude?
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Oh fuck. Maybe I can't. Well, not that way, but hold on. Let's try it this way. Really?
On the computer.
Yeah, I got you.
You got it? All right, here we go. Let's listen to what Wilcox got to say.
First of all, the sales performance that we've had on this course has been phenomenal. So thank all of you who have stepped up. We're doing about 200% better than any other course we've ever had in history.
200% better.
So I really want to thank you that dropping a money bomb on us like this really helps us do an incredible amount of good for humanity. So what we're going to...
All right. This dude now, I don't know how many courses he's had now, whatever. I don't know exactly, but this is the best one ever, supposedly.
Right.
And each one is supposed to help humanity and stuff. But has anything ever helped humanity? That's just has anything ever?
Not from him.
Anything ever come out of his courses? Has anybody groundbreaking? Somebody went to David Wilcock's course and came out and was like, "Oh my God, wow, this is groundbreaking stuff," and they just changed the whole fucking world. No, I don't think so. I don't think one single person. I don't even think one single person has fucking saved a cat out of a tree or anything since fucking they went to David Wilcock's course. They might all be arrogant fucking fucks now, but other than that, they ain't changing the world.
They are not.
Going to have coming up for you is an amazing 6-week course, which is
6 weeks,
partly intended to help us crowdfund the actual initiative to bring out anti-gravity and free energy.
Now, hold on. Pause that a minute. What he just said absolutely makes no sense. You're not crowdfunding. You're basically selling tickets to your fucking webinar that you're going to take that money and pocket that money. It has nothing to do with crowdfunding. Because if you would legitimately just send up a crowd fund where the funds could be traced, where everything would know where it's going, that's not you funneling it through your fucking business.
That's one of the first red flags right there, because he knows that he can't crowdfund this. He can't go to GoFundMe, and he can't go to those types of platforms and stuff because it's a scam. It's a bullshit. They've already been in trouble for that shit. He probably can't even have a GoFundMe account because of the Pete Peterson thing. So that's that. That's the first red flag with that. And then there's those words again. Anti-gravity and free energy, huh? Oh my!
Yeah.
I wonder what
this man has never been about free anything. Why would he want to give away
this
energy?
Is all about anti-gravity and free energy. Huh.
But you're going to invest billions of dollars into something to give it away for free? What corporation do you ever know? What company does that?
We don't know the dollar. We'll see. Let's see what goes on.
So we're going to be releasing a 5-week course where I'm interviewing a new insider who I've actually known for 12 years, and we're giving it.
So how's he new then?
Well, he's new.
He's new to us, I guess.
Right. He just hasn't talked about him before. He's been part of the briefings, but he just never named him in the briefing.
He's been vetting them for the last 12 years.
Agent Haynes was never, outed.
Yeah.
Him the name Ben for now. You'll find his real name when the course
Ben,
starts.
Fruit of the Loom.
So Ben and I have been working for 3 years very quietly on a company that is an aerospace company.
Please don't be Ben Hansen. Please don't be Ben Hansen.
What we hope to be doing is to generate anti-gravity machines and free energy. So this is the holy grail. I've been talking about this for all these years, and I got tired of always talking about it. And I got tired of not doing anything about it, which is why now, like I said, I've been taking the money from the launches we've done and directing it into this initiative, because I was not sure if we were ever going to get this technology otherwise. So the full course itself normally is $333. You can get $111 off if you have been a previous customer of mine. So that's one of the options.
Wow, that's a great deal.
If you've already signed up for one before, any of them, you put that in, you get the discount. However, we also have a special offer that I wanted to let you know about because it ends tonight. It actually ends at 11:59 p.m.
Tell
tonight.
us all about this.
And this is where we have a VIP special. Significant discount that you pay the with Ben, where you can submit your questions by video. You can actually add these questions. Look over here.
Fair use.
You can submit your questions to us by video. I don't expect you to have 4 camera angles like this, but we'll.
Yep.
The camera angles, I don't expect you to have 4. Who talks about their production while it's going on, first of all? You just flow with nobody's concerned about the fact, except it's stupid that you even feel the need to switch your seat and move around to different camera angles. It's the dumbest thing ever. How does that help your point get across? Jay Weidner, chicks. I learned it from Leidner. Leidner.
Trying to see something right here. All right, let me go back. Yeah, but what's the camera fucking angles? And they're a little fucking slow on them.
Well, because he doesn't spend money on professional people to come in and do this shit. Clearly, it's got all this professional equipment, but fucking imbeciles running it. It's like fucking people with smartphones, dumbass people with smartphones. I've got $1 million fucking soundboard, $300 million cameras with angles and sounds that sound like shit and look like shit.
He must have bought the only military hangar. There's a lot of airplane hangars for sale. I'm trying to just look across, just general and everything.
Yeah.
They're not cheap either. But the one that he's talking is going to be. Well, let's find out.
We'll play the ones that we like, and we'll ask those questions to Ben. So you have an opportunity to get in there in real time. If you don't want to do it by video, you can also submit by text. But the point is, we are moving forward. We've already taped the whole class with Ben, so it's definitely going to come out. We've already got it. We're editing it now. So there's nothing left to be done. It is very amazing. The amount of material that we managed to get through in this is really astonishing.
Well, let's hear
because we
about it.
covered the Philadelphia experiment.
Okay, right off the bat, Philadelphia experiment. It's bullshit. It's a made up fucking story. None of that ever happened. Nothing. And
I saw the movie and it did happen. And the ship went, and then the people and that guy, the actor guy,
weren't even the experiments that these David Wilcock is going to say with Ben that they were doing and everything. It had nothing to do with any of that stuff. Nothing bad happened. No people got stuck in ships. None of this shit is real. Okay, so that's the first. That's another red flag. His course is going to suck.
We cover dematerialization, portal type of technology. We talk about anti-gravity. We talk about sacred geometry. We talk about how certain materials form weird sacred geometry that normally they shouldn't be able to do because it violates the laws of crystal formation.
the laws of wonder.
So the laws of crystal, there's the laws to crystal formation, the laws of crystal formation, the laws of physics, and they actually.
Why do you think crystals are so powerful? Hello?
Those geometric shapes do conform to the laws of physics and everything, and why those crystals look like that. If you had paid attention, that's another good picture right there. Look at his eyes all closed. So, I mean, just pay attention into like 4th, 5th grade science class and everything like that when you're learning about geology and shit like that. It's just this, and this is just pseudoscience bullshit. And it relates to sacred geometry and why it violates the laws of crystals. It doesn't violate the laws of crystals.
But there's a crystal law, see, from Superman's cave.
Sacred geometry is just patterns that humans find interesting. It's cool stuff. It looks nice. You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean anything. It's nothing sacred.
No, but
to
according to David Wilcox,
all this stuff like the little fucking spiral thing, and they put it on everything, and it always matches up perfect to everything. They're like, oh, look at the. No, it doesn't though. If you really look at the curve of that, and you're like, no, they're like, oh no, you gotta put it. No, it's stop. Stupid fucking bullshit.
And we talk about a lot of other things, including the company that we're developing. So one of the things I'd like to do for this little VIP video is give you an exclusive first look inside our hangar. When I say roll the clip, we will, but let me just set this up first. So this is going to be the first time that...
Why do you got to tell them that right now? They should already know that.
he's mansplaining.
Big, huge, fancy production, and they can't even... Like, I mean, we really can't say much, but at least, you know what I mean? Like, 2 guys in a fucking camera, yeah.
It's all that's needed. Like, this is so extreme and unnecessary. Like,
Yep,
at what point is this because it's just you? It's him sitting in a room. It's not like he's got a guest. He's got anything else going. It's literally one individual who's sitting there who wants all that attention. Like, if we were going to do that, like, we were already known. Like, you would have been like, yeah, and I'll say roll the clip, and I'll be like, okay, cool. Like, he's all worried that Elizabeth's going to jump the gun too soon and shit. Like, that's how much he trusts her as his wife. He's such a loving, caring guy. But this is such important stuff too. You think that he would have at least one professional person in that room with him during the role. He's such an egotistical person. I think he doesn't want people around him. He's scared to have anybody else down in what he's doing because that's inside information.
He had trouble working with all the people and everything because he's such a fucking, you know.
He's got a 180 IQ.
Just take a look at him.
Anybody has been able to see the interior of our facility. Now, this facility has a 5-foot thick concrete roof.
Wow.
So it's meant to sustain multiple aerial bombardments,
But here's the thing, though. So what happens if it hits it from the side? Just out of curiosity, because there's not cement 5 feet, he's saying. It's just on the roof.
Okay, maybe back in fucking 19-something, whenever the fuck they built this thing, it might have sustained a couple of bombs or something, maybe for a little bit, but we got bombs that go into fucking mountains. things called bunker busters. They literally fucking drill through the mountain and blow the fucking side of the mountain off. Your 5 foot thick concrete fucking roof on your fucking thing is not going to handle up to today's bombs. If you're going to get bombed, what are you worried? Why are you going to get bombed?
Well, back in 1942 when they built it.
I guess this is a pretty good thing. Maybe I ought to. I can't actually live in the building. I asked, and our zoning regulations don't allow that. But this is a serious facility, and hopefully this will help you get a little more excited about what we're doing and the fact that this is not something I made up, and we're not. This is no bluff to try to raise money for no reason. No, we're already.
Yeah, it is. This is definitely. There's so many red flags with this thing already. It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Doing it. We already bought the facility that you're going to see. So again, before I roll the clip, let me just say that this is the small one. So what you're seeing right now is what you're about to see is the main hangar within the smaller facility that we acquired last year. We're now also acquiring a larger facility. So without further ado, if you'd like to see how the future is going to roll out and what we're actually doing, go ahead and roll the clip. Hey, this is David Wilcock, and I am here in our undisclosed location, which is codenamed Snapper. And
codenamed Snapper.
Future, folks. This is where we're going to be prototyping your hover car that we would like to
Okay.
have.
Now they're going to be prototyping a hover car there. What happened to the free energy?
No. Forget that. If you go back, we have the video to prove it where he says the original intent of the hangar was to make the plane that would go Mach 24.
I was going to bring that up, but I was talking about this video right here. So that's already, so before he was going to make a plane that can go anywhere in the world in like fucking 7 minutes or whatever, 9 minutes. I don't fucking remember the exact number. Okay. And that's what the hangar's for. Then it was the beginning of this video. He said it 2-3 times, anti-gravity and free energy. And now he's going to make hover cars. And then, okay, look at this hangar here, everybody. You see this hangar right here? I'm going to have to go through and I'm going to look at, but I'm pretty sure that this hangar has been used before in movies and TV shows and things like Mythbusters.
It actually looks like the hangar from if you've ever watched any of the DC series and stuff. They used a hangar where the Justice League, how they were putting together the Justice League during like the Arrow and all that shit.
Too, but
it looks just like it.
This hangar looks very familiar. Okay. And then next, right before he rolled the clip, he said this is the first facility, the smaller one they acquired a year ago. Okay. You acquired this facility a year ago and it's still empty, and you plan on prototyping a hover car in here, anti-gravity, free energy,
a Mach 24 jet,
and a Mach 30 fucking 4 jet. In this hangar right here that you've acquired a year ago, and there's not one piece of equipment yet.
Not a water bottle, not a computer set up. There's nothing.
Guarantee you, we never see this hangar with anything in there. If it is,
shit, the lights, are the lights even on?
Like a fucking thing. No, that big window right there is where the lights.
No, I'm just saying, but there's lights. There's no. Is there even power in this place? There's no obvious anything has transpired in this place whatsoever. Not even them pushing equipment in there.
It's upkept and stuff like that. Like I said, it's been used for film, so I'm pretty sure it has power and stuff like that. You can tell that this hangar is more upkept and stuff. They use this for other things and stuff. There's going to be no cars, no free energy, no nothing being built in here, especially if they've had this for a year. Okay, let's continue on and let's hear this hover car story now.
Have ready for commercial development at an affordable price in the not too distant future, hopefully within 4 years, and a working prototype within 1 year.
And okay. Wait, Smoke, here's another thing too. This has to be an old video. Look at his hair. Look at his skin tone. Look at everything about him. So how old was this video? When was this video actually created?
I'll have to check his teeth too, but this is not a recent video. This is months ago. Why is he just releasing it now? You know what I mean? And again, there's nothing in this fucking
shit.
hangar.
This looks like pandemic fucking Wilcox type shit. Like, look at him. I don't even think that this is anything recent in months. This seems like this has been a while ago, because his hair is a lot shorter than it has grown over like the time we've watched him over, and the skin tone, everything about him. Like, he doesn't look like he's been outside much at all.
I don't think he's got his veneers. I don't know. But so now I'm a car guy, so I know this stuff. Not everybody's gonna know this, but maybe some people might have this general knowledge of cars and what it takes to make a car, okay, and produce a car, come up with a prototype, and then put it to market. It's minimum 10 years to design a new model. All the new models coming out right now, they started designing those 10 years ago. Okay, and then they came out with the first prototypes and the other ones and blah, 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 and might have been to a fucking auto show. And then they finally came out with the final product. Do you know how much it costs to do that? Again, these are well-established companies. You know, you got your Tesla and you got your Polestar. There's a few other ones that have been, like, again, looking to Elon Musk, who had bankrolls of money. Okay, David Wilcox, does he look like he has enough money to build a prototype? Does
if you're building it as a toy, if you're building it for kids,
he has friends and knows people that would give him the money to build hovercrafts. Okay, it costs billions with a B, not millions, billions to design and prototype a new car, especially
and he thinks he's going to crowdsource
especially from the ground up, where you have nothing. You are starting from scratch. You need to design all your tooling. You need to design so much stuff before you can even prototype it. And he wants to have this out in a year, and we're going to be able to buy it within 4. He's dreaming. This is major red flags. Any investors listening and hearing this stuff should know right away. And I hope he really doesn't have serious investors. I mean, I could see maybe Billy.
And once it becomes a hovercraft, don't you have to go to the FAA and all kinds of other shit? There's going to be regulations as far as how far is that thing going to go up, space, what's it going to take up in space? How are they going to regulate them in this airspace?
There's not going to be hover car. There's so many fucking things, that red tape for this, that he's talking out his ass. His investors are Billy Carson and Bob Lazar. Okay. Mr. Anti-Gravity and then Mr. Free Energy over there.
Jeremy Corbell's taking all of this film money and putting it in too.
That's it. Like, this is just how stupid this is. Like, just right there, right? Everything he just said out of his mouth, you can just tell right there is a fucking lie, because there's no way that he's going to have a prototype car in this hangar that he's had for a year in another year from now.
There's nothing there. Literally nothing.
Literally nothing.
You would show, at least you would show some progress right now. Like, go tour it now. Go in there now.
Hold on. Yep. Give me a second here. Let me see here.
Check on something as well. Silence, folks. Play amongst yourselves for a minute.
Yep. Give me 1 second here, everybody. I gotta switch back to my other account with no ads. No. Okay, I thought this was the hangar from Austin Powers, but it's not. It's similar, but it's not. The one in Austin Powers has a higher, more angled roof. I'm trying to think of the movie and stuff that I've seen it, because I know I've seen this hangar before, and I've seen it. I mean, a lot of hangars are similar and stuff anyway, but this hangar it's Mythbusters. Trying to look it up, and then if I find it, I'll put it up on the screen for you guys.
I'm trying to see if this is what the hell? No, it's just simply the wrong thing. Hold on, that's the wrong thing. Probably. Don't worry about that. Where is it? There it is. I'm trying to see if this is the same hangar, like I said, from the DC stuff, because in DC they bring them all together through Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow and all that shit, and they all have this hangar, which ends up being the Justice League base at the time.
Can't find where they're showing the hangar really good.
Well, here's the thing. Again, I don't care at this point. Exactly. If you're trying to get people to put money into it, you would either go. You don't have to give up anything, but you'd go and show people working. He says he's
crowdfunding by fucking selling you a bullshit course where you're going to learn a bunch of bullshit. Okay, and then he's gonna prototype a car and fucking put it out in a year with fucking a facility that's completely empty, and they're already buying. They have an empty facility and they're buying another one already for what? To put what in?
As you can see, I was not lying to you when I said that this is all happening. This is a obviously real facility with a cement reinforced roof, and it's a very nice hangar. It's got a lot of space and a lot of cool things we can do here. Hello!
Wow,
it's got some incredible echo. So we are very excited about how this is moving forward.
Sound like Mr. Deeds.
we will be hoping to sell you hover cars very soon.
Selling you hover cars very soon. This is where it gets really good. Look at the look on his face here. Look at that.
That's that maniacal pimp look like, bitch, I'm gonna get your money.
He's like looking at her. He's like,
bitch better have my money.
You better get it right.
Well, there you have it. Some of you were saying, wow, cool. So thank you. I just ran over and was reading some of your comments. So yeah, this is definitely not a joke. If I had tried to go in and do something like that in a facility we didn't own, it's called trespassing, and that's a crime.
Obviously, he's never done any urban exploration.
Obviously, he's never heard of you can go to places and you can film stuff, and it's not trespassing as long as you've spoken with the owners of the property or the caretakers of the property.
And all you would have to do, even, is know someone who flies a jet, who there's a facility that has an empty hangar somewhere, and it's like,
he's been on Discovery Channel, all this stuff and everything like that. He's obviously fucking, you know what I mean? But you could just say, call up a local hangar, and say, hey, I'm just doing a little video. Can we come down and shoot a video? They're like, oh, it's a $500 fee. And he's like, oh, fuck. Okay, here's some money. Here's one person's fucking subscription to their fucking course. Whatever the fucking case is. And he went in there for fucking, a half hour, and they fucking shot a video.
Shit, he was in there for 15 minutes shooting that stupid ass video.
Well, him and his camera angles and stuff like that. So he's like, I'm going to be here. You want to set up here? And they had to do it. And he had to walk through it.
Man, that was Elizabeth filming that shit.
I know. That's it. He's like, Elizabeth, you're going to be here and you're going to set up. Then I'm going to put him over to this.
We're going to use your iPhone 10. Okay. We're going to use a little bit of filter here. So I look a certain way. But again, look at him. Look at current David. The long hair, slick back. The hairline's even a couple of inches fucking receded from where it was in that fucking video. Exactly. The skin tone, everything. That's some shit that he just filmed randomly. Old. He probably filmed it while everybody was on lockdown.
He's wearing a winter jacket, heavier jacket and shit.
So this is real. You don't get unauthorized access to military facilities. This is our facility. We own this.
That's
nothing about that. Exactly.
Why is it okay? And you can get access to military facilities too, because they shoot movies on fucking military facilities.
But I wish Sticks Drops was here right now, because that's what she actually did. She worked on military helicopters and planes and shit like that. So you have somebody who has spent time in military hangars and has knowledge of that type of shit.
They have old military bases, which again, like they do, the Mythbusters, they used Alameda fucking bomb range, and I forget what.
We have one here, the one that they were housing displaced people in from Hurricane Katrina. I forget
you can go there and you can say, hey, we want to film here for the day or something, and they're like, yep, okay, this is the fees, sign these waivers and stuff like that, and here you go. And that's all it is. There's facilities like that used to be military. But why is he so excited about military? Isn't he like anti-government and all that?
But he's telling people that to make it seem like it's legit, it's private, like, you just can't get access to this. Not like you guys could come and go get access to this hangar.
I'm gonna do a little actual research, and I can guarantee you we're gonna find out this fucking place, dude. All right, so let's hear the rest of this.
We actually paid for the whole thing, and we got a great deal because one of the things that we're going to be doing is creating thousands and thousands of jobs. And another key point of the way that we're running this.
Okay, so that means he's talking to fucking politicians and stuff like that and everything like that. And whoever owned this fucking, obviously it's a government facility, so that's why they gave him a good deal, because he's like, oh, we're going to create thousands and thousands of jobs. So this can't be a big, huge secret thing, because so many people are going to fucking know about this. You got local politicians, you got fucking state officials, you have federal officials and stuff like that, government officials, all that need to be in on this, because when you start in a company like this, there's a huge fucking thing. It's a huge fucking thing, especially when you're going to provide thousands of jobs at this facility, building fucking hovercraft, free energy, anti-gravity, whatever, planes. So just fucking thinking about it, you know what I mean? They've had it for a year and there's nothing in there. And of course, it's because they got to go through all this red tape.
And most likely, you'll never see him in that facility again. You'll never see him film anything from that facility again. Why aren't you showing current things? Like, look at people are already hard at work. You see from a year ago when I filmed that last video. Since then, you see all the different things going on, the different stations, the prototypes. I can't show you everything, but just so you see what your money's being invested into, you'd want to hype that up. Like, you at least show something going on, like a wrench being turned, something. What the fuck? Nothing. No one's sitting at a computer even trying to figure out schematics for this hover plane. Nothing in a fucking big ass hangar. Okay.
Yeah.
You show progress.
Company is that we're going to use, and if you're not in America, I apologize, but America's been getting a lot of negative business competition these last few years. And so what we're going to be doing is using as much as possible when we manufacture in the U.S., all American parts from American manufacturers creating American jobs. So our goal is going to be that we're not outsourcing these jobs, that we're keeping them in the country, and we're buying parts made in America by American workers. So that's a very important part of our.
Because they make all the parts that you need to build anti-gravity devices and stuff all right here in this country and stuff. You know what I mean? Like all the microchips and all the everything, all the electronic parts. Because that's all. You know what I mean? It's not made in fucking South Korea or in fucking Japan or anything like that. Other places around the world.
Talking out his ass, just making up shit as he goes along.
It gets even better. The fucking shit just keeps coming out of this guy's got a serious case of diarrhea.
Plan as well. Now, if we have a foreign subsidiary and they wish to start making larger numbers of our aircraft for their own Air Force, one of the
for the Air Force.
Now he's selling aircraft to foreign militaries. It went from hovercraft to aircraft.
Well, that Mach 24, I mean, think about it. You can get anywhere in 6 minutes, and get that war popping, get that fight popping in 6 minutes with Mach 24.
Militaries.
Right, yeah.
So now, because now that involves our military. So now he's working with our military and our federal government and everything, because you can't just go selling aircraft to other militaries without first getting involved with our military, because they're going to be like, oh, well, okay, well, we need this first. And then, maybe we'll let you sell it to France,
Canada,
England, Sweden, Finland.
All those cool countries.
There's going to be a lot of restrictions on which military you can send. Who's he plan? Which military does he plan on selling? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's Big Head Fred over there.
But now all of a sudden it's cool to sell stealth stuff to the military. Oh, woke don't mean broke. I'm telling you, he's his silent pot. He's working with Billy, dude. This sounds like a Billy scheme right here. Billy got the free energy batteries going and everything. And Bob Lazar's in the background.
First ass space agency and shit.
His unobtainium to power up the anti-gravity spacecraft, hovercraft.
The Ewoks to fly them.
Mach 99. Fucking. Oh, boy. Come on.
As we're offering people is that they could, build their own facility in their country, but even still, all the parts that they're getting from us are going to be made in America. And
again, it's not.
But even why talk that far down the road? Even if that was a possibility,
even if you could pull that off,
produce something, show some production. You showed a year-old fucking video
that it's going to cost to be able to do that, because then you're going to have to do that. You have to find the companies here, and then you have to give them. Okay, we're going to make this deal, so you have to be able to do this and everything. So you're going to have to give them money up front and stuff, so they can bump up their facilities to handle your production of whatever it is and shit like that. I mean, the logistics and stuff that go into, especially making a car, again, is fucking a nightmare. You have to find all these supplies and shit. And now you want to find them all in the United States.
And even cars aren't 100% parts made in the United States. So the thought process that goes into this
cars made here. That's what I mean. All the chips, all the electronic stuff comes from other places. Yeah, you might be able to assemble it, and a lot of the steel and stuff might get stamped here and everything like that. But it's just the way that it is. Everybody around the world helps everybody and shit. Cars that are being stamped out in South Korea and stuff like that, they use our steel from here. We send steel over from like Pittsburgh and shit. We send them steel and shit, and then they fucking send us electronics. It's just the number of people and the shit involved. Again, that fucking facility that he's had for a year would be filled already.
Yes.
He would really need a second facility to build a car.
You could have showed a janitor sweeping it up or something. Shit.
Something. Could at least had a model on the table.
Go stand outside the facility and just put a speaker in there with a bunch of noise. Like, see, I can't let you inside, but you hear the guys hard at work in there. You see the sparks flying and stuff. It's real. It's just happening.
He couldn't show outside the facility because then you'd see that it's an actual place, and they just allow people to film in this thing. There's other shit going on outside.
I mean, there may be some other parts that they get that are not made in America, but we're going to make every effort to try.
Did you see how fucking far in the back of his head his eyes just rolled when he was trying to fucking say that? Because he knows he's talking the fuck out of his ass.
To keep as much of the business here as we can. And certainly all the stuff that we do in America is going to be 100% American, if at all possible. So this is a very exciting time in our history.
Wait, she showed the back of his head finally.
I told you I was my mind to reel. There's a lot more to it than what I've already shared, but what we've already seen is everything that's going on right now was predicted. Everything that's going on right now was known about, at least in 1999. And again, in 1981, the Law of One was pretty darn close, as I showed you.
No, it wasn't. None of it, what you're saying was predicted. Nothing was predicted. The Law of One didn't predict that you were going to build anti-gravity hovercraft Mach 24 planes.
Reading of the book
with free energy.
But it did. It said that David Wilcox, your daddy, who's your deadbeat daddy, is going to make a hovercraft that he's going to sell to everybody and make all that money and pay his child support. So you guys are going to get your windfall, okay? You guys are good.
Previous video. So it's a very intense time. To be honest with you, it's a very intense time. And one of the things that I'm happy about is that, first of all, we have 3 more free Sundays coming up where you're going to see me either here or wherever we end up going. So when you sign up for the VIP class, one of the things that happens is that you are guaranteed that you're going to see these next 3 shows, as well as the ones that you paid for, which is then 6 more, plus I think there's like 2 more really great ones, at least in the special features.
That's 11.
There was a long geek out that Chris and I had on aerospace history of aircraft, which is kind of a separate topic, but we'll throw that one in there for you. We're going to do a guided meditation on this music studio. You see the
that'll be great.
Screen right here behind me. This is my music computer. Okay, so
oh shit, he's making new music, y'all.
A unique soundtrack.
You
and
fly.
Elizabeth and I are going to do a meditation for you. And then, of course, the content is absolutely amazing. Not only
the content
do we already have the facility, as you've now seen for the first time, but we're going to use it. And we know how to do this. We know how to build the technology. And once you watch this show, you will know how to do it as well. You'll understand.
Whoa. So wait, you're going to sell technology, but you're going to tell us how to do it too. So if we go get a hanger and in the process jack your shit, then we can have other cars, free energy, Mach 24.
Or any of those foreign governments that you wanted to sell this technology to, watching your stuff, and they decided they were just like, oh, well, we don't need him anymore.
He's got patents on it, you know.
Yeah, you're gonna be able. Everybody's gonna be able to do free energy Mach 24 hovercraft planes.
So, what would be the point of having to buy it from him?
Understand the physics principles behind the patents that the Navy and the DIA have already declassified.
I just can't, because it's again, if what they declassified actually worked and was real, okay. Tesla would already be, Musk would already be using it. They would already be using it, and the Navy would be using it. These people would be using this shit already. Those were just proposed ideas that they made. They make patents and stuff for everything that they do in the military, whether it works or not, whether it's going to be working or not.
Hey, Triple X, what you don't see in his music studio is he got the McDonald's fucking beverage holder containers stapled up everywhere and shit. It looks like the fucking studio from Hustle and Flow. Yo, this is back here where I'm making my amazing. We've played his music before. It's really hard to find, but it exists, and it is some Sonora shit. It's David
hilarious.
Wilcox sings the Lounge Blues.
It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, this dude.
But again, if you want to save that money, if you want to be able to get the full package, the full VIP package of what we're doing with this upcoming course, then you have to jump in by midnight tonight, because the opportunity is.
If you want to save your money, don't send it to David Wilcox.
Switch to Geico.
Don't do that either. I'm not advertising for them for free either.
I ain't advertising for anybody. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like.
If you want to save a bunch of money, don't give it to David Wilcox. Just definitely not who you don't.
David Wilcox and Elizabeth. Say some shit.
Anything that, I mean, however much this costs, it's not worth it. You're not going to learn shit.
Is going to expire, and it will not come back. Next Sunday, I'm going to be sharing with you more from the time loop. I would like to have done more of it today, but there's just so many things going on in our lives. And again, your response has been absolutely phenomenal. So based on how many of you have taken an interest in this, I would say it's a hit. And so thank you very, very much. Thank you for all those of you who have already signed
he's
up.
actually saying thank you to people.
My wife and I actually were down to our last $3,000 before we started this course.
Pause.
So it was a pretty
pause. Okay. All right. You want to tell me that this man is down to his last $3,000? I don't think David Wilcox in a long time has seen a bank statement that says $3,000 on it.
Or less.
Okay. I just don't. And the fact that he would even come out of his mouth and say that shit is he just tells you even more about this man. You talk about
There's
pandering.
another giant red flag.
Fucking pandering to its biggest extent possible. And another person who thinks, okay, so you're down to your $3,000, but you have the best evidence of everything ever.
Now I'm saving money, and he's gonna get money in his bank account.
Call Steven Tyler. Isn't that your homeboy? He got money. I'm sure he'd help you out. Call Smokey Robinson. What happened? Oh, that's right. Corey didn't pay you. That's right. You went to Colorado for free. You poor guy, huh? You sap. And you got sick in the process for doing it. Yeah. Good, Dave. Way to go. You're down to your last $3,000. Why don't you sell? You know what you should do? Honestly, I'll give you some little advice. Sell all that expensive ass equipment that you don't need. First of all, you probably get a little bit of money there because you talked about how expensive.
It looks like a 24-inch fucking computer monitor.
Yeah, just go sell all that shit, man. Just tone it down a little bit. You need one camera. That's all. You don't even need a monitor. You need a monitor. Come on, Dave.
You don't need a lapel mic and shit.
Come on. You want me? I'll send you a picture of what I got right here. I'm telling you, it'll work for you. Sell all that shit, man. Start there. There you go, bro. Sell that expensive ass house you don't need to live in and shit. That mortgage and everything for that expensive ass house that you and Elizabeth don't fucking need, probably. Come on, dude. And you're gonna ascend and do all this incredible stuff anyway. So become a minimalist.
Shit anyway.
Right. Tone it down. Become a minimalist, and then when you make all that money selling your hover cars, you'll be straight. You'll be scrizzy. That's right, guys.
Our situation, the way that it got timed was it just happened to work out that we had just enough time to make this happen. So thank you very much. I am David Wilcock, and sign up now at the VIP link to get your exclusive offer, claim your discount, and become one of our own
Pause it again for a
insiders
second. I know it's almost
where
over,
you get
but
to be.
Yeah, it's over.
You know what would be funny though? The irony would be as if he got caught in some pyramid scheme. Like somebody's like figured out how to suck at this motherfucker and take his money and involve it in a fucking pyramid scheme.
I could see that happening.
Sitting inside of an empty hangar and shit. Like, it's about to happen, guys. Bobby was right.
5 years later, he's outside a chained up fucking fence, and you could see a hangar in the background. He's like, anytime now, they're gonna be here. They're supposed to meet me to unchain it so we can build a hover car for you.
He's gonna be doing videos later, crying and shit. I got tooken. They lied. My money's gone. Me and Elizabeth are living out of the fucking the Tesla. We don't know what we're gonna do. It's hard to find a charging station. We don't know what's going on, but you guys gotta help us. So Elizabeth, say some shit.
A Mach 79 jet takes you around the world in 3 minutes to free energy and anti-gravity to a hovercraft to selling planes to the military in other countries.
No, it was a hover car to a hovercraft. Because first it was a hover car, but somehow it became a hover technology that would be a jet, I guess, that militaries could use for warfare.
I don't even know. And that was all in a fucking 10-minute video.
That got intense quick. Whew.
So it escalated very quickly.
Brick, you should probably hide out for a while. Wow, David. It's almost sometimes like you take money to just listen to these courses, but then can you imagine having to go through 11 courses of this dude talking?
Oh man, I can't fucking do fucking 3-4 hour fucking streams he does for free, dude. Fucking pay to fucking
talking about want to commit harikari and shit. Jeez, you disembowel yourself listening to his shit. It makes no sense. As somebody even who would think about investing, I'm like, well, you didn't show me anything. What's the progress in a year? What am I investing into? What's inside that hangar? What am I going to get for my money?
There's nothing inside that hangar.
Exactly. That's the whole point. When you do something, you make progress. People will show you progress, especially in business. You look at someone, Bezos, or what's his name, who started in their fucking garages and shit. Their progress was like, well, listen,
at least what Billy said. At least Billy, what he said when he had some big investors on the hook, he showed a battery.
Yeah, he showed a battery.
He showed a battery. He went down to fucking AutoZone or some shit. O'Reilly's or whatever local auto parts he got near him.
Pep
and
Boys.
He picked up a battery and shit, and he put some wires on it. He's like, yeah, look at this. And I made this free energy device. You can charge your phone. Watch.
Went to the dollar store, got some wires and shit and everything, and yeah, you're good to go. This is revolutionary, folks. It's changing. This is it. This is the new power source. There was a chair in the hangar. Did you see that? I didn't even see that. I just saw an empty ass hangar with rusty ass doors and shit that looked like it hasn't had anything in it in a long time. They probably filmed stuff there and did because like
I'm gonna find the movie of the shows and stuff that was the fucking hangar for.
I mean, that could have been the Justice League when I sent you it because you know when they film movie stuff, when they film, there's a movie they filmed here in Boston, downtown Boston, before the COVID. And when I was down there, they turned this whole area downtown Boston looked like it was a war zone. Like all the buildings looked like they had been in war. It's a different
hangar in the Justice League. I'm looking at it now. You can tell it's a completely different roof. There's big windows on the side. The doors aren't the same. Pipes are different.
Well, I mean, it doesn't even have to be something that's featured in a movie. You could have just.
I'm telling you, I've seen it though.
Yeah, probably have.
This last blunt's been smoked. We just wanted to hop on here real quick and I do a little show about this fucking clown here. Adding more shit to the pile.
It's more dumb shit.
But hey, now if you want to save money by spending money and giving it to him right now, you can learn how to build free energy, anti-gravity, Mach 24 plane, hover, car, craft things too.
What you said, yeah.
Right.
Good luck with that. Let me know how it works out for you.
You know what it's going to end up being? It's going to be. Have you seen the $900 Chinese car you can get on Alibaba, dude?
No.
It's a legit $900 fucking car, dude.
Alrighty then.
It's a battery powered car, dude.
Hey, get around however you can get around, I guess. Why not?
You can't get them in most states here though, because the batteries are like surrounded by cardboard and shit.
Nice.
That's David Wilcox's car is gonna look like. It's gonna be like that. He's gonna be like, yeah, here you go.
Dude, we saw a go-kart with the fucking gas tank right under the fucking steering wheel. It's like, yeah, that's not a death trap or anything.
He's going, look at it. It flies if you get fast enough going down a hill and you hit a bump.
Good luck with the landing, though.
All right, guys, we out of here though. I'll hit you up. Peace. Yep.